London Borough to remove Palestinian flags from council buildings. So this is quite, I guess, exciting news for the Jewish population there who felt quite intimidated by these flags.
Not just Jews intimidated, I think, by these flags, either, you know.
OK, well, the mayor, not the mayor, sorry, who is Mr. Rahman?
Yeah, the mayor of Tower Hamlets.
Does every borough have a mayor?
They have these pointless symbolic mayors.
Right, but they don't actually... OK, well, so basically, Mr. Rahman was saying that these weren't divisive flags, these were actually...
Solidarity
and unity, but I mean...
Jews.
Well, yeah, it does kind of feel that way a little bit. So the local government has now insisted that they be taken down, and he has capitulated and they are now being taken down, which is, I guess, good news for the Jews and bad news for the Jews who are selling the flags.
Yes. Nick.
Good news for the lawyers, though, who are working on it.
Push it through. I mean, the thing is, Nick, this isn't... He didn't have a choice. He's been told, essentially, to do it. He's been breaking the law.
Well, they shouldn't be on public buildings. I mean, I don't think that's controversial. Why should a flag of another nation be on a public building?
Then people say Ukraine, the Ukrainian flags, of course.
No, you shouldn't be any flags except the British flag, although you're not even allowed that these days, are you, Jonathan? But the British flag should be the only flag. But you see, this is welcome to multiculturalism. The England flag is already seen as a sort of hate symbol. So, of course, the Palestine flag is going to be controversial. But this is multiculturalism. There's a constant tension. Everyone's flag and everyone's unhappy. My only problem with this is that it's not going to change the feeling. You can take away the flag. If I was a Jewish person or anyone there who wasn't a massive Palestine fan, I might be like, OK, now I know how this borough feels. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. At least you see how people feel. Because it's not going to change the feeling, is it? The underlying feeling.
Well, people have been wanting to move out. Jewish people have basically felt very intimidated. I think it would change the feeling, personally, to walk in that environment, to see how the acceptance of that. By the way, there's nothing wrong with a Palestinian flag, and I am pro-Palestinian.
Really?
But when it's put out like that without any balance, I think that's the issue. If they put a Palestinian flag and an Israeli flag and said, let's have some peace, brilliant. But when you're just shoving the Palestinian flag and what it might represent some people and being Hamas supporters...
I'm not an expert, but those two next to each other haven't always led to peace, have they?
No, but that's the point.
Those two flags, let's have it.
let's have some balance there.
Right.
There was, of course, the great clip, and if anybody wait till the show is finished, look up the ladder fight. Do you see the guy taking down the... You ever see this? You must. OK, I'll show you in the break.
It's on Leo Kirster's Twitter somewhere.
It's very, very funny. And, of course, at the end here, we have one more example of the police failing to enforce the law. Turns out that the whole time the police could have sorted this out, and they didn't. Surprise, surprise.
Two-tier policing.
Yes.